With Game Time Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time.
Don't you forget about me. Oh, don't you forget about me. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Hockey Podcast Network. We're doing a watch-along, of course, for the Vancouver Canucks and Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. Happy hockey night if you do celebrate. Puck is down in Vancouver. Beautiful Vancouver. Bit of a weird start time, a 4 o'clock, well, I guess it was billed as a 4 o'clock start time. My goodness me, it's 4:20. You know what that means. Wink, wink, 4:20. 4:20 in Vancouver, so we had a 20-minute delay because of pre-game ceremony. There's lots going on in downtown Vancouver, if you don't know. Invictus Games. Opening ceremony was today at the BC Place. And Chris Martin, someone who I love, Chris Martin of Coldplay, performed at the opening ceremony. Amazing stuff. Love it. I actually got to see, speaking of Coldplay, this past September? Yeah, September. I saw, or was it last year? Last year, September, I saw Coldplay at BC Place. 2 nights, 2 back-to-back nights. That was fun to do. Appreciate everybody tuning in. If you are new to this channel, feel free to subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. Smash the like button as well. Make sure you follow us on our social media pages. At HockeyPodNet is the Insta and Twitter. Check me out on Twitter. At Grant Akeem is my Twitter. At Grant_Akeem is my Instagram and Tickety Talk. If you want to make a donation, you can do that through the live chat via Super Chat and all that jazz. You can be a Superman and make a Super Chat if you want. Thank you to the sponsors as well, Game Time and DraftKings. Use the promo code THPN for both. With Game Time, you get $20 off your first purchase, which is incredible. Shout out Game Time. So if you want to see the Canucks in person, Maple Leafs in person, use Game Time and get $20 off your first purchase with the promo code. Amazing stuff. Puck is dropped, as I mentioned, 1834 here in the first. You didn't miss a thing. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. We're going to be saying, if you know me, I love the movie The Breakfast Club. Probably one of my all-time favorite movies. The connection between Breakfast Club and Vancouver, the Canucks use Don't You Forget About Me as their goal song, which, as you know, is the main track from the movie The Breakfast Club. So we're hoping for lots of Vancouver goals tonight so we can sing the amazing song written by Simple Minds for the movie Breakfast Club. Hopefully we get to sing a lot tonight. And the Maple Leafs don't score at all. I think we all would love that. Get your score predictions in the chat. If I had to predict on who's going to win this one, I'm obviously picking Vancouver. The vibes are immaculate in Vancouver right now. It's a kind of afternoonish game, as I mentioned, 4:20 game. Very chill vibes at Rogers Arena. I'm going to go 6-0 for the Vancouver Canucks. That's what I'm feeling tonight. 6-0. If that happens, I'm buying a lottery ticket tonight if that happens. Joseph Woll's in net for Toronto, so it could happen. No, Joseph Woll is a great goaltender. I don't want to bash him too much. I love Joseph Woll. We'll get to lineup shortly. Good save here by Demko. Get to some comments. Daniel Barry Sports Highlight says, yo, what is up, Daniel? Thank you for tuning in. Happy Saturday. Zillarex says, hi, what is up, Zillarex? Thank you for tuning in. Donnell says, what's up? What is up, Donnell? Any jerseys to talk about, Donnell. I know you're a big jersey person. Oh, here we go. Donnell, just to let you know, I did order a Team USA Four Nations Fanatics Premium jersey, size 56 blank, from the Fanatics website. Like the jersey, gotta represent Team USA. Love it. The problem for me, I already have so many Team USA jerseys, like the Nike versions from the World Juniors, so I feel like I don't need another Team USA one. I've always wanted a Team Sweden jersey since I was a little kid, and if you didn't know, I'm 25% Swedish, as you can tell just by looking at me. I'm very Scandinavian looking, I know. I'm 25% Scandinavian, so they're like my ancestry team. I always like rooting for Sweden. I've always wanted a Swedish jersey. Have not been able to get one. They're just not available in the U.S. It's very hard to get. You can find some on eBay, but they're very expensive because they're a very popular jersey, the Swedish one. I went on the Vancouver, long story short, I went on the Vancouver Canucks team store, and I saw they were selling Four Nations jerseys. They obviously had Canada for they had Canada jerseys because they're in Canada. They had Team USA jerseys and then Quinn Hughes jerseys. We'll see if he is going to play for Team USA. Unfortunately, he's out of the lineup tonight, Quinn Hughes, so maybe he's resting for Four Nations. I don't know. But they also had Swedish jerseys for Elias Pettersson. They had Elias Pettersson pre-made jerseys, and then they had blank Swedish jerseys. The nice thing is about the Canucks store is based in Canada, so you're paying with Canadian currency. Since I live in America, right, I use American currency. I believe, I need to look this up. Canadian dollar to USD. So $1 Canadian is 70 cents US dollars. So basically what that means, $190 blank Team Sweden jersey ended up being a $135 jersey for me. And I got the last one in my size from the Vancouver Canucks team store. So I got a blank Swedish jersey for like $140. So thank you. I don't know who to thank. I think it's thank you Canadian dollar for being cheaper than the US dollar. Is what I have to say about that. But I got a good deal on it because of the current tensions going on with US and Canada, with Trudeau and Trump, and I don't want to get into that, but I guess one bright spot is if you live in America, buy hockey jerseys from Canada because of the currency difference. You'll get a nice little discount. So there you go. That's my jersey story about getting the Team Sweden one. So hopefully that will arrive soon. Things take a while. Like usually from Vancouver, if I order something, it takes like a week. So maybe it will arrive for the championship game when Sweden plays the United States. I'm hoping for that matchup. That'd be great. Tavares is down. He blocked a shot and he's limping to the bench. Hopefully he's okay. I do like Tavares. Donnell's asking, what is your nationality anyways? Well, I'm an American. If you're talking about like where I was born in America, so I'm American. I know I'm brown, but I am American. Oh, Hedel! Good stop by Joseph Wall there. Wow. Good couple looks for the Canucks. But yes, I am American. But you're talking about like my race or ethnicity. My main, I think about 40% of me when I did the DNA test, the biggest chunk of me is Southeast, like Indian, Southeast Asian, mainly from India. And then it was Scandinavian from Sweden, and then Native American was kind of the other big chunk of me. So I'm like a modge podge of those three things. So I had ancestors who were Native Americans who lived in North America. I had ancestors who were in India, ancestors who were probably Vikings. So it's very interesting how that happened. So I don't know. Maybe it's not that super interesting, but that's just me. I forgot what company I did the DNA test through, but I don't know. Let's do lineups. I'm going to forget to do lineups. Let's do quickly lineups and we go back to chatting. We need to do lineups because I'm going to forget. Good pressure from Vancouver. Good save by Wall. They're pressuring. We got to do this quick, people. Visiting Toronto Maple Leafs, we got Matthew Nyes. Shout out Matthew Nyes. Backdoor, they score! Philip Hronek, you felt the pressure coming. And here we go, everybody. Simple minds. Let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh, 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 ooh. I said la, 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 la. What a great play. Backdoor play. Found Hronek wide open. Joseph Wall gave the courtesy elbow, trying to block it. Top shelf. What a goal. Great play. 1-0 Vancouver. And an amazing day in Vancouver. The vibes are insane. I can feel the Vancouver vibes right now. What a time to be in Vancouver. But here we go. Matthew Nyes. Shout out Matthew Nyes out of University of Minnesota. Go Gophers. Austin Matthews. Max Domi. Second line of Mitch Marner. John Tavares. Willie Nylander. Nylander almost scored right when we announced his name. That would have been crazy. That would have been a clippable moment. Robertson, Holmberg, McMahon, your third line. Lorentz, Camp, Pacioretty, your fourth line. On defense, Ekman Larson, Morgan Riley. Second pairing of Tanev and Jake McCabe out of the University of Wisconsin. We don't like Wisconsin on this channel. No, we don't. We don't need no stinking Badgers. Myers and Ben Hua. That's Tyler Myers. And then in that, Joseph Wall. For the Canucks, DeBrusk, Pettersson, Garland on the first line. Second line of O'Connor, Hedel, Besser. Third line of Joshua, Suter, and Sherwood. Höglander, Bluger, Amon is your fourth line. On defense, you got Forbort and Hronek. He just scored the goal. You have Marcus Pettersson, the defenseman. Sorry, I mixed my Myers up. Tyler Myers is on the Canucks. I don't know why I thought. I saw the Myers, and I thought it was Tyler Myers. This is Tyler Myers. I'm like, that doesn't look like Tyler Myers on the picture. I was confused. That's Tyler Myers. There we go. With Marcus Pettersson. And then another Elias Pettersson, but the defenseman version, and Soucy. So we have 3 Petterssons tonight. I'm going to do my best to not get them mixed up. There's a Marcus Pettersson who has darker hair. We have an Elias Pettersson who's blonde, but he's 25 and a defenseman. And then we have Elias Pettersson, whose centers is number 40, who is also blonde. So we'll try and keep it together here tonight. And then Thatcher Demko out of Boston College. Go Eagles, go. Fly Eagles, fly. Which I guess is the motto for the Philadelphia Eagles. But Boston College Eagles, great goalie. Domi shot goes wide. Very high. Look at the shots. Already 5-8 for Vancouver. Been a hot start in Vancouver. All right, let's get to comments here. Lots of comments coming in. I'm a bit behind. We'll do our best. Jared, thoughts on the JT Miller trade? Needed to happen. JT Miller, I think he was the problem. I just don't see Elias Pettersson being a dick. He seems like a super chill guy. He's Swedish. He doesn't seem like he'd be an asshole. I feel like that was all JT Miller. I'm glad they got rid of him. It was a good deal for Vancouver. JT Miller can go to the Rangers. I mean, it has really worked with the Rangers so far. They laid an egg against the Pittsburgh Penguins, who were without Crosby and Yevgeny Malkin. So that's a big loss for the big loss for the Rangers at home. And yeah, I'm happy with it. Get rid of JT Miller. What this means for Elias Pettersson, I'm assuming they're going to keep him. I'd be shocked if they traded him, unless the Canucks go on a crazy losing streak and don't make the postseason, and it doesn't look like they're going to make the postseason, then maybe they would trade Elias Pettersson. But he's so young, like, it doesn't make sense to trade Pettersson if you're the Canucks. Like, I just don't see it. Keep him in Vancouver, right? From a New York Islander perspective, because the Islanders have been linked to Pettersson, courtesy of having Bo Horvat, Islanders right there. If that did happen, I would be excited, too, as an Islanders fan. Either way, I'll be happy. He stays in Vancouver. I love the Canucks. Awesome. If he goes to the Islanders, awesome. Whatever. We'll see. I really don't think he's going to get moved. But I'd love to know your thoughts about that. Andrew says, hey, what is up, Andrew? How is the Leafs tonight? Well, they're losing right now, so it's not good for the Leafs so far. Zilrak, could you hear Barzell's undergoing kneecap surgery? I did. That's fine. That's a very small procedure. He'll be back in 4-6 weeks is the timeline for that. So, not concerned. I thought it'd be season ending. He's still a chance he could come back. So. Oh, Demko left. He took a shot up high, and apparently it stunned him, Thatcher Demko. And during this commercial break, he went down the tunnel. So Kevin Lankinen is gonna come in, and we'll see if Demko's okay. I would assume he'd come back at some point. We'll see. Maybe it's equipment related, I don't know. But Lankinen is in net for the time being for the Canucks. Well, we'll keep you updated because we love Thatcher. Look at my jersey. We love Thatcher on the channel, so hopefully he's okay. But if you're Toronto now, get pucks on Lankinen. He's cold right now. Hasn't faced any shots since warm-ups. Was not expecting to play today, obviously. So tough spot here for Vancouver. Oh, the camera angle made it look like that was going to bounce right in. But yeah, not too worried about that, Zillarax, for Barzell. Will the Islanders add someone? I don't know. I just filmed a video about this on my YouTube channel. I'm still editing it, so stay tuned tomorrow. That'll drop at some point tomorrow or Monday for my Grand Akeem show where I talk about Islanders and hockey in general. So stay tuned. You can head to my channel if you're interested. Andrew says, nice. And they may trade Dobson. I did hear about that. If they trade Noah Dobson, I wouldn't be too upset about it, to be quite honest with you. He's been so bad defensively. So bad. To the point where it's it's a problem. Because I don't mind if you're an offensive defenseman and you make mistakes and whatever. That's whatever. Because you're an offensive defenseman. Your job is to provide offense. But he's just, I don't know. He's a liability. But he is young. He still has room to grow. So I would be sad to see him go. But it depends on what we get back. If we get back in return a elite, I'm talking elite top 6 player to play with Barzell, like an Elias Pettersson, that kind of player, I'd be fine with it. If we get back not an elite player like a Pettersson, then I don't think it's worth it. We need to be getting back someone who's going to make an immediate impact on the team right now. Maybe not right now, but someone really good, who's going to be a franchise player. Here we go. Oh, hit Bluger's ass. Shot from the point, hit Bluger in the bum. That's the worst. That's happened to me before. Then it hurts to sit down in class the next day as well, because the plastic chairs, hate those plastic chairs. Didn't know about Barzell. Yes, Tavares is down. Just kidding. Don't want anyone to get hurt. Just hate him. I don't mind Tavares. I actually like Tavares. Never hated him. I never did. You can't blame him. He wanted to go play for his hometown team. Whatever. That's the Islanders' fault for not trading him during the pre-deadline. That's the Islanders' fault. That's Garth Snow. That was Garth Snow. He was the GM at the time. Right? Yes. It was Garth Snow. Come a long way since Gar Snow. We got 6:20 to go. Here's Sherwood. Patterson. I think he rang the doorbell there. Hit the post. DeBrusque in the corner. Good hit by Sherwood. It's a good player, Sherwood. Kind of underrated. And apparently he's like half Japanese. Shout out to one of my coworkers who told me that. Apparently he is half Japanese. Where are we on comments? I'm gonna be honest, says Zillarex. I love defensive hockey. They keep the okay offense and get a great all-star defense, and we will be fine. Right, because that's the Islanders' identity, is team defense. That's how the team's built. Look out! Oh, Garland just hopped his stick. Just hopped over his stick, and that easily would have made it 2-0. If you're watching this game on Sportsnet with me, everybody, look at the shots right now. And the shots totals right now are very nice. That's all I'm going to say. That's an inside joke here. Oh, they changed it. Vancouver had 9 shots, and they changed it back to 8. Joke. Toronto had 6. So you get the joke. They probably did that on purpose. They're like, oh, it says 6-9. We got to change it. What a joke, Sportsnet. And Myers says swipe or no swiping and bats it out of his zone. Fast period, hasn't it? I feel like there haven't been that many whistles. Very fast period. We've only been on air for 30 minutes. But yeah, Islanders, it's the defensive. Hockey's their game. Team defense, great goaltending. You have Sorokin. If they wanted to go all-out offense again, they would have to completely revamp the team, and I don't think that's doable. So I'm fine with it. We have, like you said, Zillarex, have the team defense, have a couple of guys that are game breakers for your forwards. That's fine with me. It works. I'd rather have that. I'd rather have that issue of having a tough time scoring, but having really good defense than having a good offense, but not being able to keep the puck out of your net. Like the Maple Leafs usually have that issue. And they haven't done anything in the postseason besides win one round. And look at all the offensive firepower they have. So definitely, I'm a fan of defense, for sure. That's all the Isles have to do. Donnell, I want to let you know Wednesday I did my procedure for my sciatica near my spine. I felt the pressure as she was pushing down near my spine. I was screaming and crying. Whoa! Cross ice pass goes wide for Vancouver, and Toronto's going to break. Good job by Hedl to break it up. Shout out Brock Besser as well. He's from Burnsville. Shout out Burnsville, Minnesota. I don't know if there's anyone watching from Burnsville. If you are from Burnsville, crazy coincidence. Hoaglander's shot got blocked. Myers winds up, fakes it. Down for Beluger. Hoaglander. Nice, draws a penalty. Myers, save Wall, rebound. What another save by Joseph Wall. He was great. I remember him at team for the U.S. and the World Juniors. He was a good goalie. But yeah, that was the other Myers. We have lots of same names, same last names today. So the other Myers for Toronto cross-checked Hoaglander and Canucks to the power play. Should make it 2-0 here, hopefully. The pain doctor also told me it would take 1 to 3 days for the pain to go away, or a week, or if the pain doesn't go away, I maybe have to do it again, and I don't want that to happen. Did you get surgery? Is that what happened? Anyway, that sucks. I hope you're feeling better. But yeah, my little sciatica burst that I had this past summer, it just went away on its own. I did lots of core and back strengthening and yoga and mobility stuff. It was a long process to get back to goaltending. Long process for me. So, but now I'm good now. I don't have sciatica pain anymore. Who scored? It was Horonik. It's been a long day for me, people. I did a live watch along on my channel for the Bundesliga for Dortmund at like 8:30 this morning. So it's been a long day. We'll do our best today on this stream. Dinner. How are you doing? How was your day? What did you have for dinner? I haven't had dinner. I usually eat my dinner like at 10 o'clock, sometimes 10:30. I know I'm weird. That's just how I do it. I eat 2 meals a day. Keep it chill, you know. I live in the central time zone, but I live in Vancouver time, West Coast time. So to me, it feels like 4 o'clock. So I had my first meal around like 2, so that'd be noon in Vancouver. I usually had dinner around 10, so that'd be 8 in Vancouver. So if I lived in Vancouver, my eating schedule isn't that crazy when you think about it. But yeah, the start time is very peculiar. A 4 o'clock game, that's bizarre. I'm assuming that was Sportsnet. But yeah, how's everybody else doing today? I honestly didn't do much other than stream, film, and then stream, edit videos, posted videos, because that takes so much time to do. I gotta hire like an assistant to do that stuff. It's so much work to do that. Like, I don't know how these content creators who do it full time do it. Like, you spend all day on your phone, and I just don't like it. So I will do this. I'll probably do like another yoga workout, go for a walk, have dinner, edit videos, wash, rinse, repeat tomorrow. Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow. Should be fun. Get your Super Bowl predictions in the chat. Also, no one told me their score predictions for this game. And we're already a minute 50 left in this period. Gotta tell me. I said 6-0 Vancouver. I was ambitious. Very ambitious. Andrew said, I don't eat breakfast, just a coffee. When I go to work, my lunch break is at 2 and our dinner is at 6. That's kind of a tight window. 2 and then 6. That's a very tight window. See what I try and do? So I try and finish my dinner by like midnight at the latest. And then I don't eat until like 2 o'clock the next day. So I fast for 14 hours. I try and fast for 12 to 14 hours every day like that. And then break the fast for like my first meal of the day. 2-on-1 maybe for Toronto. Myers, what was he doing? Passed it to Casper there. But yeah, I have that fasting gap and then eat my first meal, then have my second meal kind of later. So I guess in between my meals, it's like 7 hours, 8 hours. So that's what I do for me. It works for me. Ideally, obviously, I'd want to like... Oh, Sherwood just missed. Ideally, I'd want to like wake up with the sun, go to bed when the sun sets. You know, that's what you're supposed to do as a human. But, you know, me being me, the line of work that I'm in, not only for this streaming and doing watch-alongs and whatever, doesn't really work out that way. So I do my best. But definitely when I get older, I want to take that more seriously. So good chance here for O'Connor. Better save by Joseph Wall. He's a very aggressive goaltender. Sometimes too aggressive. He was out maybe like a foot and a half outside the crease. .7 to go here. Face off in front of Wall. Patterson on the face off. I just realized, who's the Canucks captain now? Oh, it's Quinn Hughes. I was like, who's the Canucks catcher? It's Quinn Hughes. I forgot. Puck is down. Toronto will chip it out. And that's going to do it. So, a very quick period, it felt like. Right, everybody? It felt like there was limited whistles there. Vibes were immaculate in Vancouver. Invictus games in town. Opening ceremony at BC Place. The crowd was into it. Kind of a split crowd, honestly. I'd say it's about 70-30 Vancouver. Big goal by Hronek early on in that period. Pettersson rang the doorbell. Final shots 10-6 for Vancouver. I thought they controlled most of that period. And we stand 1-0 thanks to Hronek. Andrew says Leafs 5-3 and Eagles is his prediction. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that, and I'll tell you at the end of the stream who I'm going to go with. I'll have to think about it. I haven't put much thought to it, to be quite honest with you. I'm just excited to watch it. If I have sport, we eat around 5. Usually it's coffee, then early lunch at 12:30/1, dinner around 5 or 6. Yeah, I used to eat dinner at 6 when I was in high school, but it does not work anymore. I can't. That's usually when I get my workout in. Sometimes 7. When I was in Chicago in school and when I played hockey there, the games were always so late. So like on non-game days, I'd like go to the school gym at like 10 o'clock, and I was there from like 10 to like 11:30 sometimes. They closed at midnight. Sometimes I was there till midnight. And so I'd have dinner like at 9 and then go work out at like 10:11. So yeah, I was on a weird schedule then as well. And then, I don't know, COVID, I felt like I was on a normal schedule. And once I started working again and working more in the sports industry, obviously you got to stay up late and wake up early and do all this and that. So you do your best every day with what you can. So hopefully one day, you know, when I'm more settled and have my own place and family and all that, you know, we'll get it more under control. But we do what we do for now. But yes, I appreciate everybody tuning in. 1-0 Vancouver. We'll take a little break and be back for the start of the second. If you are new, subscribe. Bottom right hand corner. Smash the like button if you are enjoying yourself so far on this stream. Check us out on social media. @HockeyPodNet is the Insta and Twitter. My Twitter is @GrantHakeem. If you want to make a donation, as I mentioned, super chat, you can do it through the live chat. Sponsors, DraftKings and Game Time. Promo code THPN for both. $20 off your first purchase with Game Time. Yes, good period, good game. Love watching the Canucks. It's always a treat. And it's weird watching them at 6 o'clock my time. It's very weird. Usually I'm watching them at like 9:30 my time. So it's been fun. Hopefully they can get more goals. They need 5 more to get my prediction true to make it 6. So hopefully that happens. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. Do what you got to do. Bathroom break. Get some snacks. Get off the couch. Get off your ass and shake that ass. I don't know if that's a thing. Get off your ass and shake that ass. Or no, what's the quote from School of Rock? Schneebly goes like, get off your ass, let's do some math. Math. Right, we'll be back in about 10 minutes for the start of the second, everybody.
Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Game Time Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time.
Hello, everybody. We're back for the start of the second period. Sort of breaking news, not really. If you're just tuning in, Thatcher Demko took a shot up high in the first period. During the commercial break, he went down the tunnel. Kevin Lankinen replaced him. No official word yet on Thatcher Demko's status, but Lankinen is still in the game. And basically, I don't think Thatcher is going to come back this game. We do have an emergency goaltender who's ready to go if another goalie gets injured, if Lankinen gets hurt. The emergency goalie, I think they said from Prince Edwards or whatever. Prince something. I don't know the exact. Prince George, maybe. So that person's ready to go. So if Lankinen goes down, we will have an emergency goaltender situation in Vancouver tonight. So I'm not hoping for that, but at the same time, it would make this game very interesting, and all eyes in the hockey world would tune to this game. So I guess that'd be cool. But hopefully Lankinen can stay healthy, because we don't want that. We don't want injuries. I feel like everyone's getting injured. At least the teams that I like, everyone's getting injured. Ooh, Sherwood. Good save by Joseph Wall. Get the stats back up. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you had a good intermission. If you're new to the channel, I'm just tuning in. I'm Grant. Welcome to the Hockey Podcast Network. Make sure you subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. Thumbs up if you're enjoying yourself. Social media pages at the bottom of the screen there. My social media handle, @GrantAkeem, is my Twitter. I'm probably most active on Twitter. So if you do follow me on one of the platforms, I would probably do Twitter. Instagram, too. I do a decent job. Marner, bit of a flub shot. Lankinen played it normally. He pushed across really hard to his right to get the one-timer, but it knuckled off Marner's stick, so he almost over-pushed. But good reaction by Lankinen to glove it. I hate that when that happens as a goalie. Done, then you will my memories. In all of us. Falsetto Grant. And do my memories. That's a good song. I don't know who sings it. That's a good song. Of all the teams that I watch, I think the Canucks, they have the best music. Best music. During the breaks, during the intermissions, and then Simple Minds goal song. I mean, you can't beat it. Everything about it is just beautiful. And it's such a beautiful city. Comments. We have lots of comments here. Connor. What's up, Connor? Thank you for tuning in. There is a very noticeable difference to how these Canucks have been playing lately. They are fighting for the puck, pressuring the opposition, giving them no quarters, has been clear since the trades. Hedel, O'Connor, and Marcus Pettersson have made big impacts since coming here. Mancini should get game time too eventually. They're starting to turn losses into wins and even broke their OTL, overtime loss streak, in San Jose. I watched that game Thursday night. I don't think I've ever seen a shootout or a penalty shot in overtime. At least in a 3-on-3 NHL game. I don't think I've ever seen that. So that was an interesting way to win a game. One thing's for sure, if Toronto are going home with a sweep, they'll have to fight for it. Canucks will not send them off without a tussle. For now, we're the ones that look like we've won the trade with the Penguins and Rangers. Maple Ridge, BC. Well, they said Prince something on the broadcast, so I don't know. Maybe I misheard. I swore the dude said Prince something. Maple Ridge, British Columbia. Okay. Don't know where that is. Don't know where that is. All I know is Vancouver, and then Squamish, Whistler. I know Burnaby. That's about it. That's about it. Because I've been to Vancouver and Squamish and Whistler a bunch, so. Never seen a game at Rogers Arena, though. I saw Arcade Fire at Rogers Arena 2 years ago. That was fun. Never seen the Canucks there, though. That's definitely a bucket list. Need to make that happen. Kind of Both chants. We got dueling chants here at Rogers Arena. Go Leafs, go. Go Canucks, go. That's always fun. Decent crowd. I mean, I don't know. It's probably about 60% full, 60-70% full. Invictus games are going on. I have no idea the schedule of the Invictus games. Opening ceremony was earlier today. I don't know if there's more events going on. I'm sure they are, so that's why, attendance probably isn't perfect at Rogers Arena today. But good save by Lankinen on Matthew Nyes. 16:43 to go. Leaves suck. Oh my gosh. Panama. Let's take a look at some out-of-town scores as well. We got lots of stuff going on. Busy, busy, busy. Busy as a beaver, as they say. Not that kind of beaver. We're talking about the animal, people. Get your head out of the gutter. NHL schedule. Yes. What else is going on? So, Ottawa, 1-0 lead over the Panthers. So, if you're an Eastern Conference team right now, you want Florida to win that one. Because Ottawa, I think they're third in the Atlantic currently. Unless I have that wrong. There were games earlier today, too, so who knows. Let's just say the Eastern Conference is just a modge podge of random teams. Everyone's basically in it besides Buffalo and Philly in the East, so it's very weird. Okay, so Tampa now has the third spot, and now Ottawa is the first wildcard team. Detroit's the second wildcard team. Then you got Columbus, Boston, Islanders, Rangers. Interesting, okay. So yeah, if Ottawa can win that is a big game for Ottawa. Second period, you got Penguins, Flyers. The Battle of Pennsylvania and Eagles are in the Super Bowl tomorrow, so lots of Pennsylvania vibes this weekend. 1-1 game. Rangers, Blue Jackets, 2-2. That's a big-time game. I don't know who to root for in that one. Blackhawks, Blues, 2-2. They're wearing the Winter Classic jerseys in this game, so that's cool. Canucks, our game is 1-0. Predators and Sabres, scoreless. Whoa, here's Tavares. Hit Nylander's skates, and Sherwood's able to get it out for Pettersson. And he'll send it down. Islanders Wild, 1-1 game. Only 4 minutes into the game, we have 2 goals in that one. Palmieri and Marco Rossi with the goals. Very fascinating. I was going to do a watch-along for that game because Islanders, they're in my hometown state of Minnesota. But thanks to ESPN, the Prats, it's blacked out since I live here. So cheers for that, ESPN. I'm very appreciative of that. Benoit, able to keep the puck in for Toronto. Oh boy, Nylander. He had Holmberg backdoor but couldn't get the pass to go. Robertson gets dumped. Vancouver sends it down. 14:36. We got Kraken Flames later tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern. That's probably the other hockey night in Canada game. Stars, Sharks, Ducks, Kings. Devils for Canadians, nothing. Big win for the Devils. Lightning, Red Wings, big win for the Lightning, 6-3 over Detroit. Hurricanes 7, Utah Hockey Club 3. And then Golden Knights 4, Bruins 3. So that's a big loss for the Bruins. I don't think they'll make the postseason, Boston. I really don't think they will. Let me know what you think at home. They've lost too many games, and all the teams around them have too many games in hand as well. I still think they'll make it. Just kind of shocking. You would expect Boston to at least make a wild card seed, at least. Lots of talent on that roster. But yeah, I told you, Ottawa. What did I say? I think on the very first stream I did on this channel this season, my sneaky dark horse team to make the postseason was Ottawa. Everyone laughed at me. Grant, oh, that's so stupid. Ottawa's not ready. They're at least 2 years away. It's not going to happen. Well, who's laughing now? Ottawa Senators in a playoff spot. Looks like they are going to make it. Playing some great hockey right now. Brady Tkachuk's a legend. And I think they'll do it. So, who's laughing now? That's your out-of-town score update. Lots to talk about with, like, other NHL news as well. We can talk about that as well. Four Nations stuff going on. This is the last game for a lot of these teams before the Four Nations break. Quinn Hughes for the Canucks got the day off because of Four Nations. Chalky says it's blacked out. The Wild and Islanders game is blacked out for me because I'm in Minnesota. So any Minnesota game is blacked out because I live here. Thanks to ESPN. But I can watch all the other games, but I just can't watch any Wild games. Which is fine, because I don't like the Wild at all. It just sucks when, like, my favorite teams play the Wild. I can't watch it, so... What are you going to do? It's alright. I'll watch the replay a bit later. Or I'll just watch the highlights on YouTube. I'm not too bothered. It's kind of a... nonsense game anyways. If they win, great. If they lose, doesn't really make a difference, does it? Not a big game at all, really. Lyman Kitten says, what's the game time on the game for the second period? 13 minutes. Well, we're in a commercial break. I didn't catch how much time there was exactly on the clock. 13:07. 13:07. Chalky says you just use a VPN and a site, LOL. Doesn't work on ESPN Plus. I've tried the VPN routes. You know, I'm not, a toddler. I have, VPNs. We tried on ESPN Plus. Tried on the Apple TV. Does not work. There was one time where I got it to work, but the picture quality was so bad that it was unwatchable. It kept buffering, so it wasn't worth it. I know I could use a fake website or whatever, if a legal stream and watch it that way, but it craps out half the time. It's illegal. I mean, I know it's fine, but it's annoying. You shouldn't have to do that, though. You really shouldn't. It should just be all available, no blackouts, like MLS does for Major League Soccer. That's how it should be. Neutral announcers. Oh, wow. That's right. Pre-game ceremony. Prince Harry and who's the wife? The actress from like Suits or whatever. I forgot her name. But yeah, they puck drop opening ceremony. Prince Harry was there. And apparently he started the Invictus Games. I didn't realize he started that. It's very cool. Essentially, Invictus Games, it's like ex-military members get to compete in like an Olympic-style competitions. Pretty neat idea. Marcus Patterson with it in the corner. And nothing going there. Bad turnover, though. And Sherwood's going to keep it in. He's all over the ice tonight, Kiefer Sherwood. DeBrusque sends it down. I sense a goal coming. Here's Patterson. Myers. Oh, it ran the doorbell again. 2 doorbells run today and no one's answered. How rude. Another save by Joseph Wall. Running ding ding and nothing's going in. MCS says, I really hope the Canucks win. My friend said he'll stop being a Leafs fan and be a Canucks fan if the Canucks win. There's no way that is true, MCS. If that is true, he is a fake Toronto Maple Leafs fan. You would never do that if you're a real fan. So I don't think he's a real Leafs fan to begin with. That's hilarious, though. Hopefully the Canucks win. It looks like they will, to be quite honest with you. Toronto, they have 11 shots. Any of those high-quality shots? Not really. There has been an opportunity where I've been like, oh, Demko in the first period, what a save, or Lankinen robbed Tavares or robbed Marner there. Not really. So credit the Canucks defense. They play a lot like the Islanders in a way, the Canucks. Like, defense, they have some offensive talent, but they're not loaded. They have good goaltending in Demko and Lankinen. They play hard every shift. That fourth line with Garland is great. Kind of similar styles. Go Leafs goes the chant. Trying to get the crowd into it. To be quite honest with you, this is the most I've heard the Toronto Maple Leafs fans, and we've done how many watch-alongs for the Maple Leafs this season? Maybe like 3 or 4. And a lot of them have been in Toronto. Basically, what I'm trying to say is the road fans for the Maple Leafs are louder than the home fans at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. That's how quiet Scotiabank is. It's terrible. That's a real problem. They have to look into that. I don't get why Toronto games, the crowd is so dead every time. And it doesn't make it fun to watch. If the crowd's dead, it doesn't make it fun for a neutral to watch a game there. Okay, it filled in more. I think people are just getting their food in the concessions. Every seat's almost full there, so good for them. I was worried it wasn't going to be full because of the Invictus games. Good for them. Donnell says, the only thing I brought that Team USA Four Nations jersey because I never owned or had a Team USA hockey jersey before. That's crazy, Donnell. So did you pay full price for that then? Because you could definitely find cheaper options, like USA Hockey's website. For like less than $100, I think you can get a Team USA jersey. But yeah, I couldn't stomach paying $190 for a blank. I think that's egregious. That's why I was lucky enough to find it on the Canucks website and get it for $140 American. I can justify that. I can't justify $190 for a blank. But yeah, Tyler Myers, post, Rinna-Ding-Ding. What's that from? Rinna-Ding-Ding? The Office? Did Andy Bernard say that in The Office? Something like that. But yes, commercial break. Four Nations. Since we're on Four Nations, want to talk Four Nations? We can talk about other things. Who do we think's gonna win that? I'm gonna make my own video on my own YouTube channel about the Four Nations and preview the tournament. I'll film that probably Monday. Drop it before Wednesday. My honest predictions. I have a couple grievances with it. It's during the middle of the season. It's in a prime part of the season. Are players going to take it seriously? Will we get 100% effort from the players like we do from the Winter Olympics? Because obviously Winter Olympics, guys are giving it their all. We've seen it before. But in this tournament, are we going to get like an all-star game kind of vibe to it? Or are guys going to take it seriously? I don't know. And in terms of how they pick the teams and who's going to play, it's kind of based on, NHL, how they're doing the NHL, right? And what I mean by that is it more important for the player to be healthy for their hockey team or for them to be healthy to play in this tournament? And I think everyone's valuing the NHL season more than this tournament. And so that's why I'm concerned that we're not going to get good quality hockey like we normally would in the Olympics. But who knows? Maybe guys will go for it. I think the guys who are on teams where the season's already over, they're going to go for it. But guys who are on playoff teams aren't necessarily going to go all out. Like, will they go the extra mile to block a shot with their skate, or block a shot, or go the extra mile to dive, or what have you? Will goalies go the extra mile and make a big save and potentially hurt their groin or pull something? That's to be determined. I don't know. And I don't like the fact that we're having this tournament during the season. I liked how they did it in 2016 with the World Cup of Hockey, where they had it preseason, and it was like kind of a glorified preseason thing. I think that's great. Have best on best. Guys are fresh. It's preseason. It's fun. It's entertaining. If guys get hurt, oh well. Season hasn't started yet. It doesn't affect the NHL teams really. I guess it does because they won't start on time, but it's not like mid-season and you lose your best player kind of thing. So I think that's better. I don't like how it's mid-season. I also don't like that it's only 4 countries. I think that's lame, given how we've seen the rise of like Czechia in the World Juniors, the rise of the smaller nations like your Latvias, your Germany's, who else has been good at the World Juniors? I think it's about it. Everyone else has been kind of bad. Also, like the Russia ban nonsense that's still going on. I get it. Politically, I understand it. I get the whole situation. I'm not for it. But at some point, you gotta have Russia back in these hockey tournaments and in sports in general. I don't understand why it is going to get banned forever until the war is over. Like, I have no idea. Get them back in it. It's ruining the best on best hockey, international hockey. Like, just think of like World Juniors. Like, having Russia in that tournament just adds so much to it, because Russia has they always have such a good team. And think if they had a Russia team in this tournament. If they had a best on best for like the NHL guys, you had like Sorokin, Shesterkin, Vasilevsky could be your 3 goalies, for God's sakes. They'd be loaded. They'd be absolutely loaded with players. And I miss playing Russia, because those are always good games. Or when Canada played Russia, it was always fun. So definitely missed opportunity for me. But I'll talk more about that on my own channel. Well, that's just my gripe about the whole Russia thing. I don't think it's fair on the players, the younger players, for their development and whatnot, but it is what it is. I just think it's a bit like hypocritical, because how many times has the United States, if we're going to talk politics, have been in wars since I was a kid. And it's not like the US was banned from international tournaments or banned from the World Juniors. They've been at war since, I was little. We weren't banned. And so it's like, I get it for the first couple of years, but I think it's been long enough. You can let them back. The kids who have nothing to do with what's going on politically, I think they can play their sport internationally. If you want to get rid of the Russia flag and just have them be athletes from Russia, fine. But I don't know, that's how I see it. Enough on my soapbox about that. Donnell says, I paid for free shipping from Fanatics since it was over $24. It came up to $206.85. Yeah, my total was $140. I think it was $145 with tax. So that is a lot for a blank jersey. $206.85 for a blank. I think that's highway robbery. That's way too much. If it was a player, I think 206 is fine. That is robbery, though, for a blank. Because honestly, I would have just waited for the tournament to end. The reason why I didn't wait on the Sweden jersey was because I knew it was going to sell out. Everybody wants the Sweden jersey. It's like, I know that's going to sell out. The U.S. jersey is not going to sell out because it's not that popular. Canada's jersey probably won't sell out, and Finland's won't sell out. So I would wait until the tournament's over. Maybe like a couple months, they'll probably discount it on the NHL website, and you could probably get it for like $100 or something. That's probably what I would do. But the Sweden one is like, I think I need to look. I guarantee you some sizes are already sold out of that. At least from the Canucks team store, I literally got the last one in my size, and I think they had one more, like 44 or something. But yeah, the Sweden ones, it's almost gone. Every size is gone besides 50, which is insane. I guess that you can still, blanks are still available though, but limited in sizes though. Only 3 left, 7, 4, 1, 6. So yeah, it's still available on NHL.com's site, a blank, but the custom ones are almost gone. But yeah, $252 for a player on the back is a lot. I don't like that. Like, I wouldn't pay more than like $170, $180 for a jersey unless like I got it from like a team store in person. Then I'd fork out more money, I guess. But like online, I'd shoot for like $150, $170 max. If it's like a person I really want from a team I really like. Or if it's like a specialty jersey. Like I paid full price for like the Winter Classic Blues one because I thought it was cool and I like Nick Leddy. Happy to see Nick Leddy back, by the way, for the Blues. I was worried he was going to be out all season, but happy he's back. Here's Matthews. Shot. Goes wide. Got 4:10 to go here in the second. Here's Kiefer Sherwood. Good defense by Toronto. That's Ekman Larson. Ex-Coyote. Ekman Larson. But yeah, jersey prices are way out of hand. Like, NBA... The NBA All-Star jerseys, or NBA jerseys in general, overpriced. MLB jerseys, way overpriced. For like the cheap replicas. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's like $200 for a replica for like both of those sports. Like what? It's wild. Jersey business is crazy. Myers shot, saved by Wall. It's loose. It's loose. Oh! That shot went wide. Here's Myers at the point. Pedersen. What a play by Garland. Saved by Wall. Man, Toronto running all over the place like a bunch of schoolgirls. Unbelievable. Sit down, says Tyler Myers. Wow, what a hit. I love Garland. I don't think I've said that enough. I love Connor Garland. Great player. He reminds me of like a Rocco Grimaldi type player. He used to play at North Dakota. Worked his butt off every shift. Oh, power play for Toronto incoming. High sticking penalty on the Canucks. That's tough. All that pressure, all that momentum goes away. And Toronto, glorious chance to get back in this game. They've been outplayed, I'd say, for most of this game. I know the shots are even, but they haven't challenged Lankinen at all, really, this entire night. So, big chance for Toronto. They got to score on this power play. Of course, we'll take a commercial because we can never have enough commercials. So, standings watch. The Atlantic Division is very interesting. So, if Toronto won this game, they'd have 70 points, which would put them in first in the East. Sorry, in the Atlantic. Florida would be second. Tampa would be third. Ottawa, has bounced around between third and wild card spots. Detroit could bounce around to third or wild card spots. So basically, to make it easier for everybody, you have Tampa, Ottawa, Detroit, and I guess Boston battling for the 3 seed in the Atlantic or the wild card spots. Then you have Florida and Toronto battling for the 1 or 2 seed. In the Metro, you basically have Washington, and then Carolina and New Jersey are going to battle each other. And I think that's your first round matchup in the Metro, Carolina and New Jersey in the first round. And then in the Atlantic, you could have, I don't know. Of all the teams, I trust Tampa the most, so I think they'll finish third. I think Florida will finish first. So I think you'll have a repeat Toronto-Tampa first round. And then it'd be Florida against a wild card team, Capitals against a wild card team. And I don't know who would you rather have? Would you rather play Washington or the Panthers in the first round in that case if you are a wild card team? I know Washington has the better record, 36-11-7, 79 points. Florida 33-23 with 69 points, which is very nice. Who would you rather play if you're in Ottawa or Detroit or Columbus, Boston, Islanders? I don't know. Either way is tough. Florida, the defending Cup champs, very difficult. They're a good playoff team. Capitals haven't made the postseason in a couple of years, so maybe you'd want to face them. Less playoff experience? I don't know. A very interesting question for you to ponder on while we watch this power play. Minute 38 to go. Oh, now he's looking for Tavares. Couldn't get it to go. Tavares! Lankinen slipped on his ass, and Myers will clear it out. Yeah, I don't know what technique that was. They don't teach that at goaltending school. Did some weird, one leg, one pad down, one pad up save. Slept on his ass. And then Myers was able to clear up the damage. He made the save, though. And as a goalie, at the end of the day, as long as you can make the save, it really doesn't matter. Just make the save in a game. 40 seconds to go on the power play. I'd say that was the most dangerous look Toronto's had in a while. That little chance. Here's Pacioretty. One hands it to Riley. Backdoor. Couldn't find it. Here's Domi. Riley. Domi. Shot. Easy save for Lankinen. Right in the crest. Right in the orca. The orca. Best jerseys in the league, by the way, the Vancouver Canucks. Fight me about it in the live chat. Best uniforms. Best goal son. Best arena. Maybe not best arena. It's a pretty cool arena. I think location-wise, it's really cool. Best city. Maybe not best hockey. But pretty good. Best jerseys, best goal son, best city, in my opinion. Vancouver. I think the nicest arena I've been to, I'd have to say UBS Arena, since it's brand new. Marner! Oh, wow! Rebound! Hit the backboards. Shot! Oh, they score! With 4.9 to go, Morgan Riley buries it. Oh, that's frustrating. That's really frustrating. They killed the penalty off. Crazy flurry there for Toronto. Puck was going all over the place like a bouncy ball. Hit the end boards. It finds Morgan Riley. Put all of his might into this one. Had lots of room to step into it. And I think Lankinen was screened by Marcus Pettersson, and it goes low blocker. Yeah, that's a hard shot. Low blocker. I think he was screened. Off the post and in, too, as well. 4.9. They were so close to retaining that lead into the third. And I always say goals that happen at the very end of a period or at the start of a period are so clutch. And that's a big goal for Toronto. They needed that. Nothing was really going for the Maple Leafs. Nothing was going the Maple Leafs' way so far in this game. Get the goal. They'll take that 1-1 tie into the dressing room. Lots to build on. Let's see if they can bring that momentum into the third. Hopefully not. And we'll see if Vancouver can nick a couple here. Well, my 6-0 score prediction out the window. Well, we're playing some Charlie XCX on Hockey Night in Canada. I see you. How about her Grammys performance, Charlie XCX? I thought I was on the wrong website there for a second. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. I was like, do I need to pay to see this? Is this free? It was unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable. Look it up on YouTube, Charlie XCX Grammys performance. It was crazy. But yeah, that is the second period. All was well for Vancouver. They had that great flurry, and it was that penalty, man. That penalty really screwed them. They had all the momentum. Joseph Wall was all over the place. Toronto's defense all over the place. And high-sticking penalty took that momentum away. Toronto power play. They usually score. They killed it off, the Canucks. Credit to them. But puck was bouncing all over the place. Found Riley. One shot, one goal, 1-1. Into the third we go. Appreciate everybody tuning in. If you are new, subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. You know the drill. Click the bell icon so you're notified whenever we do go live on this channel. We do live watch-alongs, not only for NHL games. We will have some Four Nations face-off games as well. I might go live next Saturday for either the Sweden game. Actually, not the Sweden game, because I'm going to do Leverkusen and Bayern Munich on my channel, so that will not happen because that's conflicts, timing issue. So if I do go live on this channel next week, it will be the U.S.-Canada game. So we'll see if it's available to do. I guess I'll do it, but who knows. Otherwise, we'll see. I guess I'll be here in like 2 weeks for the next NHL game. It'd be 3 weeks then, wouldn't it? Because it's a 2-week break, yeah. So yeah, this could be the last stream for a little while on me on this channel. So enjoy it while you can. But yeah, we'll see if I can do the US-Canada game. I guess that'd be fun. It's like my TV can hear me. There's an ad for it right now. That's spooky. But yeah, we'll have Four Nations coverage all tournament long. I'm trying to think of anything else. Stanley Cup playoffs, of course. I don't know if anyone's ever done the World Hockey Championship on here. That's like in the springtime. That's a fun tournament to watch. If you know, you know. But yeah, follow us on social media at HockeyPodNet, Insta, Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. Grant Akeem is my handle. @Grant_Akeem is the Instagram and Tickety Talk. If you want to make a donation, you can do that through the live chat via Super Chat. Thank you to the sponsors as well, Game Time and DraftKings. Use that promo code THPN for both. With Game Time, you get $20 off your first purchase, which is amazing. So if you want to go to a concert or a sporting event or a comedy show or anything, use that discount. You better use it. And then make another account and use it again. And another account and use it again. I wonder if they've cracked down on that. Maybe like they use IP addresses and stuff now. I don't know. But I feel like that's a way you could get around it. I don't know. I've definitely done that before on discounts. You make another email to get a discount. I'll admit it. I know it's not the right thing to do, but I'll admit it. All right. We'll step aside here. Another break. I'll fill the water and stretch and whatever. Do what you got to do. We'll be back for the start of the third. Are we heading into overtime? I guess we'll find out in the next 20 minutes. We'll see you for the start of the third.
Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Game Time Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time.
Hello, everybody. We are back for the start of the third period. Wow. That was a quick intermission. I feel like it went by really quick. I feel like I filled my water. Period's already back. We're already going. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said before, if you're new, feel free to subscribe. I said that weirdly. Feel free to subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. I don't know what accent that is. Like my southern accent. But yeah, subscribe, bottom right-hand corner, smash the like button as well. Follow us on Twitter, @HockeyPodNet is the Insta and Twitter. Check me out on Twitter, @GrantAkeem is the handle. If I make a donation, live chat, super chat, you know the drill. And then Game Time and DraftKings, thank you to the sponsors. Best sponsors ever. Use promo code THPN. And don't forget, $20 off your first purchase with Game Time. Third period, let's go. Let's get the stats up. Usually when we do watch-alongs, they go to overtime, so we'll see what happens today. Let me know your predictions in the chat. Are we heading to OT, or will Vancouver get this puppy done and dusted in regulation? I think we'll win this in regulation. 1,000%. Yeah, based off the start of this game, I thought it was going to be very high scoring, and it usually is between Toronto and Vancouver. I mean, it's Toronto after all. But very low scoring. Goaltenders have been very good. I think Joseph Woll has had a very good game. Easily, here we go. Shot, easy save for Woll. Shot it right into his glove, Filipino. What you doing? Right into his glove. But Joseph Woll on cue, very good game today. Kept Toronto in it. Without him, easily, could be 2-3-1 right now. So Joseph Woll, definitely in my running for 3 stars of the game, for sure. Depends on who wins, but definitely in my running for 3 stars. How many shots? 17. Toronto's had 22. It's kind of surprising, honestly, because I feel like Vancouver's had more dangerous chances for sure. But yeah, I'll see if I hang in there. Like I said, I did a stream this morning at 8:30 in the morning. That was almost 12 hours ago now. I'm hanging in there. I'm doing my best. I'm exhausted. So hopefully we can muster through it here together. Oh my goodness. It's Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow. I need to sleep in. I'm definitely sleeping in. And then I make a motion to have Mondays off. I don't know why we don't get Mondays off after the Super Bowl. Like, that, it'd just make more sense, right? If we got Mondays off after the Super Bowl. But I guess the game is kind of early. It's like at 5 o'clock, 5:30 my time. So that's what, 3 o'clock West Coast? I guess it's not terrible. But everyone parties that night, so it'd be nice if we all got the next day off. I'd do anyways with work, but works for me. Sucks for you if you have to work on Monday. Here's Garland with it. Easy save for Woll. Blocker. Robertson! Wow. Power move to the front of the net. Couldn't get it to go. We still, if you're just tuning in, we don't have an update on Thatcher Demko. He left in the first period. He took a shot up high. Went to the dressing room. Never came back. Lankinen is in net. And he's looked good, Lankinen. Like, I can't complain about Lankinen. He's looked really good. But let me see if there's any updates on Thatcher Demko for everybody. I feel bad if it's like a long-term injury or whatever. I don't know what it is. Because, he was injured all year. So hopefully he's okay. I want to see the shots that hit him. I don't think there's video. Oh, it might have been in warm-ups. They're saying he might have tweaked something in warm-ups. That's tough if that's true. That's more concerning than a shot to the neck or something. He was doing some RVH work in warm-ups, and he might have... I wonder if he pulled something in his groin. Oh, that's tough. That's really tough. So Demko might be out long-term then. I'm not going to speculate anything, but he hurt himself at warm-ups, it appears. Tried to, go in the first, but he just couldn't muster through it. And then the Canucks tweeted that Thatcher Demko will not return to tonight's game, unfortunately. So Demko is out, which is brutal. Hopefully it's not long-term. Those injuries where, there's no contact really scare me. So, that sucks. That really sucks. I feel like he just came back too, and he was healthy, and now we might be out with Thatcher. Well, I tell you what, Lankinen has been great all year, so you're going to have to rely on Lankinen. Oh, Pettersson hit the post. 3 doorbells. Runny dang dang, runny dang dang. Doorbells, and nothing's going in. Unbelievable. Three posts for Vancouver today. Here's Holmberg. Go Leafs go, again, the chant. Come on, Canucks fans. We gotta hear ya. We gotta hear ya. Here's Domi. Sends it in deep. Oh, boy. That was a set play. Good save by Lankinen. That's a very smart play by Domi. He did a little bank shot for McMahon there. 14-13 to go. Oh my god, Pettersson. I thought it was the Elias Pettersson. It was a defenseman, Elias Pettersson. See, I told you I was going to get that confused today. It was the defenseman, Elias Pettersson, who hit the post. Shot from the point. Found its way through. God, the Petterssons. That's going to screw with me, the Petterssons. Well, everybody watching at home, I hope you're having a nice Saturday night. I'm assuming you are, because no one's saying anything. But I'm assuming you have a nice Saturday night. I would love to know your thoughts on this game. I'm asking. You don't have to say anything. If you don't say anything, I assume you're very happy about this game, and you're all Canucks fans, and you love the Canucks. And then all of you think the Canucks will win the Stanley Cup this year. So that's what I'm going to assume if you don't talk. But, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Do we think the Canucks are winning this, or is it going to OT, or Toronto's going to win? My God, Toronto's defense, it's literally like last man standing when it comes to their defense. It's like an emergency drill every single time. Everyone's all over the place. It's like you're in the office and someone pressed the fire alarm. Fire alarm defending Toronto Maple Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs way. Fire alarm defending. Here's O'Connor. Hronik, he got the first goal today. Look out! Nylander breakaway! What a crap breakaway that was by Nylander. Get off the ice, Willie Nylander. That was terrible. Oh my gosh. How much money do they spend on that? How many millions of dollars do they spend on that effort? That is ridiculous by Nylander. That's hilarious. I'm giving him a hard time. He mishandled the puck here. Oh, terrible. I thought that was going to be 2-1 Toronto, but nope. Nope, not at all. Oh my gosh, people are talking. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I thought all of you guys were dead. MCS says, I think the Canucks will win 3-2 in overtime. Amazing. That's I don't think that's going to happen. It'll finish 2-1. Definitely finish 2-1. Yes, Lankinen is in net. Said that multiple times, people. Lankinen in net, Demko out in the first. He was out in the first period. Out-of-town scores. Okay, Florida Panthers they're winning 4-1 over Ottawa. That's a big result for the Eastern Conference teams. Flyers beating Pittsburgh. I don't think that game necessarily matters because they both probably aren't making the postseason. Rangers Blue Jackets is a lose-lose situation for the Eastern Conference hopefuls. I guess you'd want Rangers to win. I don't know. Just don't let it go to overtime. It's 3-3 right now with 10:50 to go in the third. Blackhawks 4, Blues 4. Holy shnikes. The Winter Classic rematch. Where was this game? We wanted this game in the Winter Classic. We got a boring game. The Blues dominated Chicago in the Winter Classic. We wanted this. 4-4. Maple Leafs Canucks obviously 1-1. Sabres Predators 2-2. Islanders, look at this, everybody. The two Minnesota boys for the New York Islanders, Brock Nelson and Anders Lee, Warroad and Edina, make it 3-1 over the Wild. That's shocking. That's amazing. Good for them. I didn't think they would win. They played in Winnipeg last night. I didn't think they would be leading this game at all. I thought we'd get smashed. But 3-1. If the Islanders win tonight, that'd be massive, especially coming into the break. They were on a 7-game winning streak. And to finish up like that would be impressive. With Barzal out and all the injuries that have happened. That would be incredible. A lot of game left, though, in that one, but we'll see what's going on here. Sherwood. He's pointing at his mouse. I wonder if he got a high sticking. Ekman Larsson's getting chauffeured to the box. Oh, yeah, high stick on Ekman Larsson. Bad play. So it'll be a 2-minute penalty. Canucks golden chance to retake the lead here. We'll finish the out-of-town scores next commercial. How about that? We'll do it then. Do we think Vancouver will score here? Do we think that will happen? I don't think anyone's going to say anything. Sent down the ice for Toronto. I see a Winnipeg... I peeped a Winnipeg Jets jersey in the crowd. I've never understood that. If you're going to a game, wear one of the team's jerseys. Why are we wearing some other team's jersey? Just don't wear it. Wear plain clothes if you don't have a team's jersey. I don't know. I would never do it. Never do it. Oh god, I hate this song. Can someone explain that song to me? The They Not Like Us song? What the hell is that? It won a Grammy. I was surprised. It won a Grammy last week. And I'm like, that song, really? I've heard it only a handful of times, and it's just like, not my jam. Not my jam. They Not Like Us? I don't know what that means. Here's Hedl to the point. Garland. Oh, what a tip by Besser. Oh, Brock Besser just missed. That would have been perfect as well, because I just said Anders Lee and Brock Nelson scored, and Brock Besser's from Burnsville. That would have been perfect. Garland to the point. Hronek swings it for Myers. Besser scores! Brock Besser! Courtesy of Burnsville, bitches. Let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh, 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 ooh. I said la, 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 la. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. What a play. What a shift by the Canucks here. Power play. They capitalize it. Joseph Wall got screened. Empty net for Brock Besser. Well, not really, but Joseph Wall didn't move. He could pick a spot, Brock Besser. Low glove side. Great goal. Amazing. All the Minnesota boys have scored in a span of like 10 minutes. Brock Nelson, Anders Lee, and Brock Besser. Different games, but that's kind of crazy. Uh-oh. They're taking a look at this. Good. We're good. Good goal. I thought VAR was going to do us up the ass there. But nope, we're good. MCS says, let's go. Big goal. I told you they'd get it done. I told you they'd get it done here. This is a big goal, big game for the Canucks, by the way. We should have started the frickin' stream with this. The standings in the West. We had lots of Islanders people in the beginning, so I got sidetracked. Standings in the West. So the Canucks right now hold the second wildcard spot with 61 points. The Flames are right behind them with 59. 2 points back. And then you got Utah 55. I don't think those teams are going to even challenge Calgary or Vancouver. So it's a two-team fight for one spot. With this win, they would jump to 63 with the game in hand over Calgary, but big win. And it's a rival game too. You gotta win. They beat them in the reverse game in Toronto. We actually did a watch-along for that, didn't we? Back in January, I think. But amazing stuff. Brock Besser, gotta love it. I love Simple Minds too. Always puts a smile on my face when we can sing. La, 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 la. Don't you forget about me. Go Canucks, go, is the chant. Offsides with 9:50 to go. Brock Besser, power play goal, 2-1 in Vancouver on Invictus opening ceremony day in downtown Vancouver. Amazing. Let's finish our out-of-town score update. Where did we leave off? Predators, Sabres 2-2. Wild, Islanders 3-1. Kraken, Flames. That's the nightcap for Hockey Night in Canada. Big one. If you're a Canucks fan, you want Seattle to win that one. I know there's a rivalry between Seattle and Vancouver, but you got to root for Seattle. Put that rivalry aside. Root for the Kraken in that game. Stars and Sharks later tonight. Ducks, Canes later tonight. Games that have already ended. We have Devils and Canadiens 4-0 for New Jersey. Lightning 6-3 winners over Detroit. Hurricanes 7-3 winners over Utah, and the Golden Knights 4-3 winners over the Boston Bruins. And I guess for some news, Zurich says Islanders 3. Yep, we did that. News about Four Nations. Elliot Freeman was on during the intermission, and he talked about Sidney Crosby and whether or not he's going to play. Apparently he's been skating, but he hasn't really shot the puck. Which, it's one part of being an ice hockey player is being able to skate, but the other part is you got to shoot the puck if you're a player. And if you're paid to shoot the puck, it kind of sucks if you can't. And so I don't think Crosby is going to play. If you can't shoot the puck now, how is he going to be ready by Wednesday? It is going to inject him with, like, drugs or I don't know what. Some numbing agents. I don't know. But I hope Mark Scheifele gets picked. He's been told to be, like, on standby for, like, if Crosby can't go, he'll be in. But apparently Crosby, he's going to wait this out to the very end because I think the deadline for rosters is Monday. And so he's just going to wait this out, which is like kind of selfish in my opinion. If you're not 100% ready to represent your country, let someone else who is take your spot. Just quit being a selfish little prick. Let someone who's healthy take your spot. Be a bigger man. It sucks that you're injured. I know you wanted to play in the tournament bad, but you know, be a bigger person. Let someone else take it who can actually play and is not hurt. Like Mark Scheifele. End of that ramble on. I don't want to diss Crosby too much. He's a legend, but I think it's kind of stupid. Just rule him out. If he's not shooting the puck, there's no way he's going to be ready by Wednesday. And then Quinn Hughes for Team USA, same status. They're basically like saving him for Monday for the deadline and seeing if he can go. If he can't go, I don't know what other defenseman you would call up. That's American. Someone can let me know in the live chat. But I don't know. 8:10 to go here in this one. 2-1. Knuckleheads. Shots 25-23. Crowd has been electric all night. They always are in Vancouver. Unlike in Toronto, where they're as quiet as a library. It's like study hall time when you go to Vancouver. Or sorry, when you go to Toronto. If you do go to a Maple Leafs game, maybe bring some homework, bring some books. Because it is that quiet when you go to a game. It really is. Maybe it's coloring books, just something to pass the time, I guess. Tavares to the point. Shot goes wide. Good pressure from Toronto. Tavares. Still Tavares. Crap giveaway. Here's Dakota Joshua. Oh, found Sherwood. I've loved Sherwood. He's had a great game today, Kiefer Sherwood. I don't think he's made the score sheet, but plays with so much heart. Nylander! Blocker save by Lankinen. Sherwood gets it out. Love this kind of hockey. All over the place. We're end to end here. Höglander. Can't get it out. We're nearing squeaky bum time, everybody. If you know, you know. Clench those butt cheeks because we're entering the final five soon. 2-1 game. Toronto will have a massive push here. And Vancouver's got to be prepared for that, especially Lankinen. I think I remember one time I did a watch-along for this game in Vancouver, Toronto and the Canucks. And it was like this. Vancouver had a lead. It went to overtime, but Vancouver did win. So I wonder if that'll be a repeat. Here's Hronek at the point. Pass for Besser. Gets deflected and out of play with 6:02 to go. Desjardins Financial Group. That's a real thing. That's hilarious. Yeah, it was good positionally sound. Lankinen is. He's been good. In tough circumstance, that's hard. He was not expected to play today. Demko hurt himself in warm-ups. He tried to go in the first period, couldn't finish the period, and Lankinen's done really well. So give him credit. Wow! Weird deflection, and Joseph Wall does the splits to keep that one out. Weird deflection. Here's Marcus Pettersson. What a pass. For Pettersson. DeBrusque! Oh, missed the net. Gotta hit the net, Jake. What I want to have happen is that we have an assist from Marcus Pettersson to Elias Pettersson, and then Elias Pettersson, the actual Elias Pettersson, scores. That'd be great. Pettersson to Pettersson to Pettersson. That's crazy. You people in Sweden, you gotta get more creative with the last names. Like, seriously, like, everyone's last name is Pettersson. Like, it's ridiculous. There's gotta be a limit to the amount of Petterssons that you can have in Sweden. There's too many. Too many Petterssons. It's too confusing for us fans. It's like the Anderson of last names, basically. Hand pass on Toronto. And what a surprise. This game started at 4:20 p.m. local time in Vancouver. 4:20 left to go here in the third period. I mean, break out the joint. I mean, that's ridiculous. What are the odds of that? Amazing. The vibes are immaculate tonight. 4:20, crazy. Four Nations. But yeah, again, as I said earlier in the second period, I will be making a video previewing the Four Nations. If you're interested, you can head to my YouTube channel. Hopefully, I'll drop that like Monday. I'll film it Monday, drop it Tuesday, Wednesday. I filmed another Islanders video about that as well, about the new additions and how the team's been doing. So for my Islander peeps, that should come out tomorrow. I just have to finish editing the video. It takes a while to edit, so we'll do that tomorrow. And then I'm trying to think of anything else. Not really in terms of shows. And then I do gaming stuff on my channel periodically, so you can check that out when you want. I'll put the link at the end of the stream for my channel if you want. So ESPN Plus. Watch 1,000 out-of-market NHL games. Local blackouts apply, though. Joke. Or did they win in Toronto? I forgot. Did Vancouver win that game? All night long. If you're going my way, I'm gonna ride it all night long. One D is next. One Direction. Maybe you light up my world like nobody else. The way you make your da 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 da. Overwhelmed, you don't know. Oh oh, you don't know you're beautiful. I tell you what, that referee did a Matrix move to avoid getting hit by that puck on that dump-in. Did they win? Toronto. Oh yeah, they won 3-0. What am I talking about? I thought they lost that game. I was thinking last season. They did win. So it's looking for the season sweep, the Canucks are. You do so many games and they all just jumble together. .357 to go. Face off in front of wall. They could bury one more. That'd be nice. And I gotta say, Toronto, like, their first line has been really quiet. The only guy I've really noticed is Nylander. Like, Austin Matthews, has he even been noticeable this game at all? No. Mitch Marner, barely noticed him. Oh, delayed penalty on Vancouver. Get out. Get out. Oh, here we go. The fix is in. The fix is in. That last guy on last week's stream who kept saying the game is rigged. I tell you what, it's rigged for Toronto tonight. That guy was annoying. It's so rigged, man. I put a parlay for the Islanders and it's rigged. Ridiculous. Good save, Lankinen. Rebound. Over the net. Out of play. Referee goes like this, which is slashing. Toronto to the power play. They buried on their last chance, or at the end of their last chance. And I think we all know what's going to happen. And I just have a strong suspicion Toronto's going to score. We're going to overtime. It's how it always works with Toronto, I feel like. No, says MCS. Rick Tocchet says that's fucking bullshit, is what he said. And if I'm reading lips correctly, that's what he's telling the ref. He's like, that's so fuck. He said, fucking joke, he says. Fucking joke. Don't piss off bald men. Win the face-off. Good clear. I'm tense right now. 2:50 to go. The butt cheeks are clenched. Squeaky bum time has started. Nylander rings it around the boards. Oh! Canucks get it out. Oh, gosh. Suter lost his footing. I think that could have been a mini breakaway there for Suter. But yeah, Domi, Matthews, Nyes. I barely noticed that line. Marner, Tavares, Nylander. I've noticed Nylander a little bit. But yeah, they've been quiet. The stars of this team. Here's Mitch Marner. Plays it in down low. Matthew Nyes. Cross-ice pass. Oh, what a save by Lankinen. Are you kidding me? Robbing Austin Matthews. What a great play that was. Matthews fed it to Nylander. They went back to Matthews. Wide open net. And Lankinen pushes to that left post and snags it with the glove. Unreal. That's very hard. He was kind of far out of his net too. So he had a lot of distance to cover. And made the save. Amazing. There's a round of applause, everybody. Lankinen with a great save. That's the first time we've noticed Austin Matthews today. MCS says Toronto is using hacks. They always do. Maple Leafs call a timeout to rest the power play guys. Minute 57 to go in the game. They just announced if you bought a 50-50 raffle ticket, results will be posted in 24 hours. So keep your tickets. Relaying that message to you if you bought a 50-50 raffle ticket. Face-offs are key. Gotta win face-offs. So you got, I think, is that Suter? Or is that DeBrusque? I think that's Suter. And then Tavares. One thing I like about Tavares, he's pretty good on face-offs. And it was a bad toss. Tavares is going to get knocked out. So Matthews will take it now. He wins it clean. Here's Marner. Tavares, 50 seconds to go on the power play. Empty net for Toronto now, so Vancouver can ice it and try and go for the empty net. With no icing, of course. Marner for Nylander. Marner. Matthews! Oh, it bounced around. Falls back to Matthews. Here's Marner. Matthews. Tavares slides it in. It's stuck. It's kicked out. What a keep by Mitch Marner, though. Holy shnikes, that's a great play by Mitch Marner. Tavares, save Lankinen. Rebound is loose. It goes behind the net. Nylander in the corner. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Matthews, Nylander. Dangling. Good defense. They send it down, but it's wide, and it's going to be icing. Oh, no, it's Pettersson. He won it. He hit the post. No. Oh, Pettersson hits the post. You're kidding me. 4 posts tonight for Vancouver. Oh, that would have sealed it. 40 seconds to go here in the game. We play on. Marner. McMahon for Austin Matthews. These guys got to be tired. They've been on forever. Puck exits the zone. 30 seconds to go. Marner sends it in. Matthew Nyzen on the forecheck. They get it down. Will it be enough for icing? It took a Vancouver hop, so no icing. 15 to go. Nylander coming down. Coming down Broadway. Behind the net. Tried to center. Good block by Pettersson. 5 seconds to go. Sherwood can't get it out. Marner's shot got blocked. And that's going to do it. The Canucks get the W. What W? Let's go. Big win for the Vancouver Canucks in the Western Conference playoff race. Extend the lead over the Calgary Flames by 2 or 4 now. 3, we'll do the math later. Fantastic game. Talk about digging deep in the final moments for the Vancouver Canucks defensively. Lankinen made some big saves. Robbed Austin Matthews. What a great goaltending performance by Lankinen as well. Unbelievable. Came in for an injured Demko. MCS says yes. Game ends 2-1. No overtime required in this one. The season sweep. Vancouver swept Toronto this year. And think in 2 games, Toronto only scored 1 goal. The first game, 3-0 win for Vancouver. This game, 2-1. All games had 3 goals in it. There you go. Final shots, 27-25 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Other stats, I can scroll down if you're a stats buff. There you go. But what a performance. 3 stars of the game. For me, at least. We'll do... Oh, this is tough. This is a tough one. We'll go... I'll go Morgan Riley, 3rd star. I will go Lankinen, 2nd star. And then I'm going to go... I want to say best. I'll go Hronek. I'll go Hronek, 3rd star. I think that's fair. He got a goal and an assist. Honorable mention to Joseph Wall. Tremendous game for him. Easily could have been 3-4-1 as well. Honorable mention to Brock Besser, who got the game-winning goal. He was great. I just gave Morgan Riley a 3rd star because I thought he had a pretty solid game. So, those are your 3 stars. Not much else to say about this one. It was a fun one, everybody. Hockey night in Canada. Maple Leafs and Canucks never disappoint. Always love watching the Canucks, especially in Vancouver. Best place ever, in my opinion. Best fans ever. And this was a treat. Before we go, I guess we can plug some things here. Link in the chat, my YouTube channel, if you want to check it out. We do watch-alongs once a week for soccer, if you're into that. But the main thing, I guess, I want to plug for y'all, since y'all are hockey fans, is this Grant Akeem show. I basically talk about hockey and do other things. So if you want to check it out, feel free. I'm currently editing episode 4. This is me in the car for episode 3. So if you want to check it out, feel free. You don't have to, but it's there for you in the chat if you're interested. But most importantly, subscribe to THPN. Follow us on the social media, HockeyPodNet, the Insta and Twitter. Check me out on Twitter, @GrantAkeem is my handle. Instagram, TikTok, @Grant_Akeem. Thank you to the sponsors, Game Time and DraftKings. Use that promo code THPN. for both. And with Game Time, you get $20 off your first purchase. Right, amazing stuff, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. I always like to end the streams by saying it is such a crazy world out there. I'm sending all my love, like it says back there, from me to you and to everybody around the world that could use some love right now. Hope we're doing well. Hope we're doing okay. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Hope you have an amazing rest of your night. And my Super Bowl prediction, Eagles 35, Chiefs 30. Book it. That is my Super Bowl prediction. Speak to you soon, everybody. We'll maybe see you next weekend. We'll see. Maybe see you next weekend.